JT Grass.
I'm Jeffrey Yide, here to bring you the news. Coming up,
Stay tuned.
a man took LSD and fell in a lake at Disneyland, Paris. He was found naked and confused hours away. I'm sorry, hours later. Alright.
Anybody seen those purple monkeys?
But like Disneyland isn't good enough.
And
Just
green
the way it
elephants,
is.
man?
Can you imagine running into? Can you imagine being on LSD and running into like some of them big characters with the huge?
It's gonna eat me!
The Alvin and the Chipmunks are like
Fangs and stuff, snarling and drool coming out their mouth.
running away from
Oh
Mickey
my
Mouse.
god, I'm gonna die!
Alright, the Swiss. This guy's Swiss. The Swiss tourist had planned a trip of a lifetime, taking LSD while on vacation at Disneyland, Paris. What could possibly go wrong?
No.
You know, that is a trip of a lifetime, man. You know how much it costs? It's like $5,000 vacation for like
Easy.
if you got kids.
If you want to go here in America. Yeah.
Right, yeah, I don't know.
You easily
what it
need
is
$5
over there,
grand.
but
And then, you know, the acid ain't much.
plenty.
The acid don't cost much, it's the trip that costs you the money.
In Paris, that Paris acid.
You took some acid! Oh, put it on your tongue.
Plenty. Okay, what could go wrong? Plenty.
Plenty.
As a 32-year-old engineer discovered this past weekend, he would wind up in jail on narcotics charges after disappearing into a pond and launching a 130-person search with helicopters and dogs.
Please find me!
Only to turn up hours later, naked and confused, on a quiet residential street about a mile away. The misadventure
What am
began.
I doing in this residential area, man?
The misadventure began Friday evening when the man's 30-year-old girlfriend slipped him the hallucinogenic drug, according
Wow,
to
she like put it in his drink or something.
La Parisine. Almost immediately,
You
he
crazy
fell
woman.
into a man-made lake in Adventureland. Almost immediately.
So she didn't even like try to rescue him. She's like, ha, that's what you get.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
She
But-
drugged him and was gonna take advantage of him later, but
Well,
he
no, I think
disappeared
he
into the
knew
lake.
because I think we. All right. Well, anyways, he fell into a man-made lake in Adventureland near Captain Hook's pirate ship in the in the menacing grimace of Skull Rock from Peter Pan. When he didn't resurface,
Wendy, where did Wendy go? Anybody see Wendy?
when he didn't resurface, yeah, maybe he went to Neverland.
Resurface.
He went to Neverland. Don't worry, he's in Neverland.
I don't think you go underwater, you go to Neverland. I think you go up in the sky and go to Neverland.
When he didn't resurface, his girlfriend grew nervous. At around 8:30 p.m. Friday, the park began to close up for the night, and she alerted staff that he was still missing. The French news,
Somewhere.
the
I took
French,
the LSD too. Where's my boyfriend?
the French newspaper didn't indicate whether the woman had also taken LSD, but did note that she did not seem to be in possession of all her means.
She wasn't possessing any drugs.
Like, I think he's in Neverland.
But she sure wasn't possessing all her means. I mean to
Yeah.
look for my boyfriend, but I fed him some
Yeah.
LSD.
Yeah, put it in a sandwich.
Spilled it on my sleeve.
I decided to eat only half of the acid at first, but I spilled the rest on the sleeve of my red woolen shirt.
What's the trouble? Well, all this white stuff on my sleeve is LSD.
For hours, worried Disneyland employees combined the park, but there was no sign of the Swiss engineer. He hadn't climbed onto the pirate ship or hopped on the Indiana Jones and the
Mateys,
And
let's
the-
go storm the seas!
on the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Pearl ride, or hauled himself into Pirates Beach. The search party came to include 10 divers, 10 policemen, 30 firefighters, and 80 Disneyland Paris employees. La Parisians reported. So then it got dark, and early the next morning, a 44-year-old man, he was driving home.
See the naked guy.
Yeah, in the town of Cheesy.
Cheesy.
I'm sorry, it's Chassis. I call it Cheesy because Cheesy's better. A little more than a mile from Disneyland. He said, I came to face with a naked man.
A naked man.
He was walking in the middle of the road, didn't have a centimeter of clothing on him.
A centimeter.
And he was barefoot. Maybe he's just grabbing something home. So he ends up, he stops the car, he talks to the dude, and they weren't far from his house. He sees like scratches on his arms and legs. That's probably from the fall.
Or some critter in the lake. He got attacked and had the worst trip of his life.
So he didn't, he asked the dude, he didn't remember anything. And he didn't speak French, but they found out they both speak English.
English!
So,
hey, how you doing?
I guess he explained enough that he was at LSD, that he took some LSD, he was at Disneyland. So the dude gave him some clothes and took him back to Disneyland, where he was arrested with his girlfriend for narcotics use, and they were taken to the police station in Cheesy.
Cheesy.
Oh, and the dude that picked him up
Was on drugs too?
No.
That'd have been even better.
Oh,
And he got arrested too.
His wife saw the article and explained to him what happened. He had no idea. He just knew that he found a naked dude and dropped him off at Disneyland.
She's like, honey, you know that naked dude you picked
Yeah.
up? It's all over the news.
Yeah, it's all over the news.
He was naked and on LSD.
Oh, man. What a crazy story, right?
That's pretty good. I don't think I can top that one. Maybe.
I'll try.
I'm gonna try. Florida couple attempted to have sex in cop car.
Oh, yeah. That's the place.
Where else would you want to have sex as a couple? You know what I mean? The couple had been arrested for DUI and allegedly got hot and heavy in the back of the squad car.
Ooh.
You would think they would like have a couple squad cars and split them up, but no.
They put him in the same car. And then they went over to talk about what happened for a couple minutes.
He doesn't
and they're
look,
getting it on in the back of the
he
car.
looks like a normal individual, but she looks like she's been down.
Ooh, meth road.
Meth road.
Meth road. She's all the way down it.
A long and lonesome road.
A Florida couple arrested for DUI has aroused attention for what they allegedly did while in a police car waiting to go to jail. Do not let go. Do not let go. You go directly to jail. No,
right.
no. We're going to have some fun before we go to jail. On Friday night, County Sheriff's Deputy Mark Hunter pulled over two bicyclists.
Woo!
Bicyclists.
Like pedal bikes? Like bicyclists.
Who were riding around without their lights on and had almost been hit by a vehicle.
Probably motorcycles.
Motorcyclists. That'd have been better. You know.
Yeah.
The officer said both suspects, later identified as 35-year-old Megan Montanaro and 31-year-old Aaron Thomas, smelled of alcohol and had bloodshot, watery eyes, slurred speech, according to the news. I just driving on my motorcycle. Just trying to get home. I love you, man. She had her boobs all up against my back. Put us in the squad car, man.
Yeah. I'm horny.
Hunter said that after Thomas failed some field sobriety tests and declined to do others, he was arrested.
Watch my finger.
Montanaro was also taken into custody after she declined to take the test. Although both
She's like, I'm
were
not taking it. I'm
then
gonna fail.
handcuffed in the back of Hunter's police car, they apparently didn't let that minor detail stop them from appreciating the romance of the moment. Got some candles,
Love was in the air.
the smell of flowers in his back seat.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's perfect.
Sounds.
Got whiskey dick. Although According to the police report obtained by the smoking gun, Hunter was outside of the car when both Thomas and Mondero took their clothes off and started to have sex.
Yeah, I'm telling you what happened. The cops were talking about the incident that happened.
Dude,
Like,
they're
yeah,
drunk.
man, he was drunk, man. He was riding his bike
She was
all
drunk,
over.
too.
Yeah, I don't know what. Then they probably heard the cop car going, eep, 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 eep. What's going on in the back of your car?
The officer said that when he opened the door to stop them, Thomas was naked and Mondero had her pants down. Her vagina area was visible. Her vagina area.
Her vagina area.
Her vaginal area. Oh, vaginal hair, vagina area. Vaginal area.
Same thing.
I also observed her bra was halfway off. Her breasts were fully visible. Cop got a sneak peek.
He didn't want it.
Some method.
Not from that.
Some method.
I've seen her photo.
I seen her. I don't want to.
No.
Nobody wants to know that. After Hunter removed the naked Thomas from the car, he knocked the deputy to the ground and ran away before being arrested at a Cold Stone cemetery, according to Jacksonville Station. Meanwhile, Mondero allegedly became violent and started kicking at another deputy. She was forced to the ground and suffered abrasions on her face.
Oh.
So she might not have been a meth head.
Maybe not.
She was just drunk.
And had her face
And
slammed into the ground multiple
She was
times.
refusing arrest. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you gotta do?
Yeah,
you listen to the cops, okay?
Yeah.
Anything everybody ever told you, you listen to the cops.
Yeah.
They say you get down, you get down.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
Yeah,
they're gonna make you
tased?
get down.
You want to get tased?
Whether you're not getting down or not, you're gonna get down. However they make you get down. Alright. Mondero has been charged with the DUI, exposing sex organs.
That's a charge. Yeah, I mean,
That's
that's not a good charge. That's probably a charge that you're gonna have to like register as a sex offender for the rest of your life.
committing an unnatural and lascivious act and resisting without violence, according to the news. Thomas was charged with a threat against a public official, committing an unnatural and lascivious act, exposing sex organs, and DUI.
Just sad.
Mondero remains behind bars in a lieu of $12,508 bond. Thomas is being held without bail. Both Thomas and Mondero have lengthy rap sheets, according to the New York Post.
Ain't the
Mondero
first time
recently
they've been in
served
trouble.
60 days in jail for a parole violation, and Thomas served 46 days behind bars for assaulting a law enforcement officer. So, maybe they both get what they deserve.
Doesn't sound like they were passing out free dinners to the homeless.
He was riding a bicycle.
I got a drunk one too.
Oh, nice.
Utah woman reporting intoxicated driver to 911 dispatcher gives description of herself while burping and laughing uncontrollably gets arrested on DUI charges.
Yeah, there's this ugly lady driving down the road, and she's really drunk. And where's she going? I don't know. Hey, 911, come rescue her.
A Utah woman has been jailed for calling 911 to report she was following a drunk driver, which was later revealed to be herself. Brianna Dawn Hernandez, 32, called emergency services on August 16th to say she was following an intoxicated driver in Woods Cross.
They're really drunk? I need you to pull them over.
When police asked her to provide the license plate of the driver she was apparently tracking, she gave details of her own. She knew her own license
She
plate
got
number.
blonde hair.
I don't even know my own license plate number.
Size C cups. She's kind of ignorant. She's
Yeah.
on the phone right now.
Yeah, the call taker stated Brianna sounded intoxicated, was burping and laughing uncontrollably on the phone. Yep. And, yeah.
This is 911.
Police found a near empty bottle of Fireball whiskey in the driver's cup holder.
This tastes like Fireball. Yeah, it's called cinnamon.
Yeah, so she called the cops on herself.
Hey,
Which
some
you
drunk
there she
driver.
is.
Yeah. Fair enough. Damn, how tall is she?
I don't know. That's not 6 foot.
72 inches?
Yeah, so 5 foot.
Anybody know what that is? Let us know in the comments. 72 inches. How tall is that? Is that 6 foot? I think that is 6 foot.
Maybe.
12 times 5.
I think it's 5.
That's too
5
much
foot.
math to be going on right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna call the police on myself because I'm driving intoxicated. Get out of my way! You're in your own way. Hey, where's this lady going? She's drunk. Somebody get over here and arrest her. Hey,
That's been the news!
the news.
Like it,
Please
subscribe.
subscribe. Please.
We'll see you next time.
next time.
That's been the Weird World News.
Weird World News. See you next time.
See you next time!
Coincidence? I think not. Crazy.